Nigerian men have South African and Kenyan women on chokehold. Hey, leave us alone.
Kenyan President William Ruto's recent comments about Nigerian men marrying Kenyan women have sparked a firestorm of debate online and across both nations. Over the years, it's become almost commonplace, Nigerian men and Kenyan women tying the knot, not just in Kenya, but in the diaspora at large. But now, President Ruto has raised concerns about a possible brain drain from this growing trend, even joking about whether Nigerians should be excluded from Kenya's new no-visa policy.
But after this event, I am wondering whether this visa-free should apply to Nigerians. It is true that as a country, we are seriously considering the value of having a visa to come to Kenya. And because Kenya is the cradle of humankind, and it is scientifically proven, it is not fair to ask anybody for a visa when they are going home. So because Kenya is the home of humanity, then it's only fair that everybody comes home without being bothered with the requirement of a visa. So we are having a conversation internally as a country, and maybe in a few months' time, it may be possible for you guys from Nigeria and all the others to come to Kenya without a visa. But after this event, I am wondering whether this visa-free should apply to Nigerians.
Kenya had announced it would become a visa-free country for African visitors as a step towards open borders and regional integration. Mr. Ruto, whose daughter married a Nigerian in 2021, said at the wedding of his friend's daughter, "My daughter is married to a Nigerian. This one," referring to his friend's daughter, "is now married to a Nigerian. Our guy's around. I don't know you are slow. We need to balance this case. At this rate, we are going to have a brain drain in Kenya. I think there is something between Kenya and Nigeria," Mr. Ruto explained.
Nigerians are very complicated people. And you had intimidated him into accepting all this. So that is why I purposed to come, although my diary was, I wanted to really see these Nigerians who have come to harass my friend. Yeah. But I am told you have been well behaved from morning. I have asked whether you have done the needful, and he has given me a brief. Consider yourself lucky that I was not here, because you would have been in a lot of trouble. But because it's done and I can't reverse it anyway.
So what exactly is fueling this unexpected connection between the two countries? Is it spiritual, mutual? Are Kenyan women simply irresistible? Are Nigerian men saying and doing the right things? And most importantly, what makes Nigerian men so attractive to Kenyan women? In today's video, we'll dive deep into this fascinating cultural exchange and explore what people outside and in both countries are saying. Stay tuned as we bring you some of the reactions to this hot topic. Welcome to Africa Insight Official. Please subscribe and hit the like button.
Kenyan President William Ruto has sparked debate, expressing concern over the increasing number of Nigerian men marrying Kenyan women. Speaking on June 5th, he questioned why Kenyan men are inactive, allowing Nigerian men to take all their women and to take their place in the dating scene. He joked that if this trend continues, Kenya might face brain drain to Nigeria. And in a surprising revelation, he actually said that his daughter is married to a Nigerian man. Would you look at that? While some Kenyans find his comments amusing, others are saying this is a very light-hearted take on a very sensitive topic, but nonetheless, his comments have sparked a lively discussion about exchange, relationships, as well as national pride. Now look, it's not just a Kenyan problem. This is happening in other African countries. I know it's happening in South Africa as well. They're like, oh, these men are coming, taking on women. But what is it that Nigerian men are doing to be taking your women? Surely also you guys are doing something wrong. Maybe it also means you need to sit back and reflect and be like, maybe they're doing something that we're not doing. Maybe they're just generous. From what I've seen anyway, they seem to be very generous. So maybe that's what the ladies like. Maybe they also know how to court women. Be nice to them. Chivalry. Maybe that's something that other men lack. I don't know. Food for thought, guys.
My wife is Kenyan. Of course, ugali is a staple in our home. My wife is Kenyan. Of course, she's always wearing her Kenyan bracelet. See? And then she always asks, how do people know I'm Kenyan? My wife is a Kenyan. Of course, we're always gonna have tea for breakfast every day. My wife is Kenyan. Of course, we are always running late. Babes, you haven't showered yet? We only have 5 minutes. My wife is Kenyan. Of course, she has a big forehead. Naipenda manze. Who plays?
Talk cleverly on the beat.
Hi guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Makia. That is my Kenyan name. I am an Igbo princess and Makia is my royal name in Kenya. A lot of you used to ask, why is it that Igbo people and Kenyan people, when they get married, their marriage lasts? And some time ago, I made a video and I was begging Kenyans. Ugandans, especially Kenyans. I was begging them to leave my brothers. And I was, many people were thinking that was so hard, that was things that, they were saying, why would you say that? This world has developed and all that. And you will not understand the reason why I say that. The reason why I say that is that when you go to Igbo occasions here in Germany, anywhere in Germany, I don't know any other place in the world, but here in Germany, for example, you will see that the Igbos, the Igbo men, half of them inside that occasion, their wives are from Luo and Kikuyu. They are from Kenya. I am telling you the truth. You will see an Igbo man and Igbo woman, they get married. Many are times when they come here, the marriage does not last. The marriage I'm married to my Igbo king. I love him. He loves me. I am not going anywhere. We die here. Yes. But there are some that does not work out. Okay. But one thing that I have come to see, or is the fact, is among all the tribes, among all the countries in the whole world, there are these people that when Igbo men marry their women, when their women are married to Igbo men, that marriage is like rock. It doesn't break. You will see that Igbo men, they married other tribes, and then they will still have Igbo wife. It's not when they are married to Luo, women from Luo and Kikuyu. This is because if you go back to history, don't tell me to go and read the history. Because me that I'm telling you now, I have read the history. And don't ask me about the history. I am not a historian. And it's not me that will come here to come and do what? Come and start explaining to you all the history that I read. So it is your responsibility to go and read the history between the Igbos and Kikuyu, and the Igbos and Luo especially. Just read the similarities in culture, read the similarities in behavior, you will see that we have a spiritual background with Kenya. And this is the reason why the marriage between Igbo men and Kenyan ladies are very, very successful. A lot of people say, Igbo princess or Makia, why do you have Kenyan band? You see, before I was coming from a place of jealousy. As 2 years, 3 years ago, excuse me, I always ask myself, this is my brother again, Kenyan. This one, Kenyan. I said, this one pass nyash. This one don't pass it now because they get nyash. No, it don't pass nyash. You don't. I know that Kenyans, they fine you. Make I know. You see, if I was an Igbo man, and I for marry Kenyans, now Kenyan woman I go marry. You don't pass like that. A way to a man's heart is food. That word is when an Igbo man is married to an Igbo woman. Then a way to that Igbo man's heart is food. The way to an Igbo man's heart when he is married to a Kenyan is this. It's nyash. It's figure. It's beauty. I don't know why. You guys should come and explain to me. Come and explain. So before I was coming from a place of now only them, as in why? But we love each other. Like we connect. We connect, as in when you see an Igbo people with Kenyans, we connect, like we connect, pam. We connect. When you see them, we connect. Let me tell you this one. Kenyans have the same hustling spirit as the Igbos. I don't know about their men, no. I have not really seen a lot of Kenyan men. I think Kenyan men don't travel a lot. So that is what they don't have in common with Igbo men. Igbo men travel, Igbos travel a lot. I have not really seen Kenyan men here. I have not seen a lot of them. I think they prefer to stay back home. I think they prefer that. But they are women. They're everywhere. You see like the way they used to say, if you go to any city, you not find an Igbo man, leave that city. That city is not prosperous. If you go to anywhere, you don't find Igbo people and Kenyans, run. That city, nothing there. Nothing is there. I'm telling you. We are related. Go and read history. We are related. When it comes to enjoyment, fun, play, hard work. I no go gree for anybody. It did their body. It did our body too. So don't be jealous. Don't be asking yourself, Igbo people with these Kenyan people. Even in Nigeria, we are related. Since Igbo is in Nigeria, Kukuyu is in Kenya, Dilio is in Kenya, we are related. If we are fighting, don't come and put your... I used to see you guys, people will be putting your... you'll be going... leave that thing. If Nigerians are fighting Cameroons, please, Kenya will join Nigeria to fight Cameroon. It's not like a fight, it's cruise. Okay? If you see, if Nigerians and Kenyans, they decide, they do like say they want to cause, especially on TikTok, you just see that they want to cause some kind of pala. It's not the last. It will not last. It will not last more than 1 week, 2 weeks. But if they drag Uganda, Tanzania, Cameroon, Ghana, if Kenya is dragging any other country, that country it will go international. And you see what? Nigerians are like Kenyans. If you dare Kenyans they are keyboard warriors, they will not make noise. They will report your account until they will bring it down. There is this guy in Cameroon. I love the guy, I used to watch it because see. If you know me, you know that I love cruise. the guy used to say things that are funny. I used to go and laugh. Last week, that's why I can say Nigerians don't report the Facebook. They left him on TikTok. TikTok that I don't know how much they're even making on that TikTok. They came. The guy is almost 200,000 followers on Facebook. They reported their account. If Kenyans are fighting themselves, don't go and take side. If Nigerians are fighting themselves, don't go and take side. Okay? So if you see, there was a time that Nigerians, they were just making fun of themselves and all that. They know they cross each other body, as in they can say, okay, we can, not that kind of touch me and touch you, touch me and touch you, touch you, I touch. They can do things like that and they forget it in days. But when they drag other countries, CNN, we hear BBC will carry it. Everybody will know about it. So please stop saying Igbo men are banning Luo women, Kenyan women, blah blah blah. That we are related and things really work out for us. And because we are spiritually we are anciently related. That is why things work out for us.